So I know that as of late I've been posting a lot of serious content on my channel, and I'm going to try to change that up relatively soon, but I wanted to read you something which is just kind of something I wanted to share with you guys. If you follow me on Tumblr you would have saw this, but I want to make it into a video because I think it needs to be said. Over the course of growing up, I was probably asked over 100 times what kind of person I am. Am I a giver, a taker, a liar, or a faker? I've been given 1,000 comparisons to choose from, black and white reminders of categories that no real person could ever fit in. I was told one day that I had to fit into categories, that I had to be something. I had to be able to explain exactly what kind of person I was in order to decide what kind of person I wanted to be someday. Today, I finally realized who I was, and to be quite honest, it has nothing to do with the bullshit cookie-cutter places that they wanted to shove me into. I am a very unique person. One that has intrinsic value that is lost on most people. Those are the ones that vanish from my life without many second thoughts. They move on before they realize what I, Daniel, have to offer them. I don't really blame them. I'm just realizing exactly what it is that I possess and what kind of value I hold to this amazingly fucked up existence in the world. So what is it, you might ask? What is it that I have to give to you? And the answer is a piece of me. I've skirted around this idea that I started as a whole person and that I lost pieces of myself along my long journey of life. I've talked it to death in my previous journal entries, which I write daily, but I never have really given it any in-depth. I have never really structured the idea in a sense that I intend to now. Before I go too deep into this, I want to issue a small disclaimer. I do not intend this to increase my social or even intrinsic value of the world. I am not spewing these mostly useless words to prove to you that you should be in my life, or that I am somehow worth more than you, or that I am somehow better than you. I just made a profound realization in my life, and it has brought me to the place of finality somehow. It has brought me to the place where I can be me. I can be comfortable. I can feel as if, in the long run, maybe I do mean something. So here is my normal incoherent babble for you to muddle through. I am selfless to a degree that I'm not sure how to explain in words. I am the friend that will never give up on you. I am the person that will give up anything to make you feel better, even in detriment of my own well-being. I am the one that will give my life for yours and think about it a little too late and a little too little. This sounds weird even as I type it out about myself because I'm blunt. I tell it how it is. I call you on your bullshit. I get heated and upset a lot in real life. My tolerance is high, but when I explode, I decimate whatever lies within my reach. I'm real. So maybe this is the price that you pay for the goods you receive from me. I give up a part of my soul to everyone I touch, a part of my heart, a piece of me. I will always be empty to some degree because the pieces of myself that I long for lie within the people of my past. I give part of myself to each person, a different part, a necessary part that makes their life a little easier to deal with. Maybe this is why I find it hard to let people go in my life, because in essence I'm giving up on me. I'm giving up on the parts of me that I felt I could do without. I love so deeply and so passionately at times that I do not see giving these pieces of myself away as anything great. I see it as necessary, a need, and I love doing it. Everyone I love in my past, and perhaps even in my future, which is very few people that I love, holds a piece of me that I will never get back, and I realize today that they are better for it. They have never, nor will they ever again, have a person quite like me in their life. I love them more than I can fathom loving myself. My haphazard past has led me to many places, and I could probably not trace it back if I tried. My pieces lie like breadcrumbs in the hearts of those that I have touched, and even if I sought to find each and every piece, I do not have the heart to take those pieces back. They needed those pieces more than I did, and more than I will ever need them again. All of those versions of me, they still exist out there within different people. Maybe I'm getting a little too existential on you guys, but there are thousands of versions out there conquering the world. There are millions of me affecting the world still today, because each person with a piece of me no doubt passes that part of me along to those who come into contact with. It's strange little Daniel is saving lives and hearts out there, and this is crazy, and it sounds crazy because it sounds like I'm being full of myself. But I assure you I'm not. But I feel good about it. I feel great for the fact that I am worth something. I am the person that will someday at least to try to save your life. I've seen what saving a life has done, coalesced to, what it has blossomed into, and it's eye-opening. I love that my life can save thousands just by shattering, even if it's one piece at a time. I can only hope that a piece of me is climbing through the virtual pages, learn from me, and pass it on. Maybe you too can save someone's life. Maybe emptiness doesn't have to be a bad thing. Maybe it's just a reminder, a slight pang that tells me that in some small, maybe even insignificant way, I'm changing the world. My pieces make other people feel whole, and my emptiness is a reminder of that. It is a small incentive to continue living the way I do, to continue to care for people with no limits. It's a flaw, an imperfection I have. So in conclusion, if I were to define myself, I would have to say that I am a completer. When I encounter people, I pick them up, dust them off, and fill the tiny hole within them that allows them to continue on by themselves and to be dependent. I am not a creator, I am not a developer, I am simply a builder. I'm a helping hand, and I reassemble what is out of whack in our fucked up existence of the world. And at times, I love doing it. And maybe someday, I will encounter another person like myself and finally become my own finished product. I want to fall in love deeply with a woman and show her all that I can offer her. I can offer her more than most guys my age can. Security, assurance, but most of all, the concept of unconditional love, something that most men do not know how to display in our world today, something that is lost in most people. That's how I define myself. Thank you for watching. My name is MrRepzion, also known as Daniel Sulzbach. Peace out.